Thank you.
You're welcome, Yushi-san. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Me too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yushi-san, how are you this morning?
Oh, so far, so good.
Mm.
But yesterday, do you interested in the World Cup? Soccer World Cup.
Ah, World Cup.
First game, Japan get win strong enemies, so German. But last night we lose Costa Rica, so all the Japanese disappointing this outcome. So yes,
I see.
Yes, I also was very disappointed. So outcome.
It's okay, Yushi-san.
Not okay.
So after the competition between German and Japan, so Japan got the 2 goals, is it right?
Yeah, yes, it's a miracle victory. But Costa Rica is most of the Japanese expect get win. So because Costa Rica and Spain game is 7-0. So Costa Rica lose that game. So and our team is pretty strong, but most of the people think that Costa Rica is not so strong than Japan, but 1-0 we lose that game. So
I see. I'm sorry to hear that, Yushi-san.
okay, not bad.
Yes, but I believe still, I love Japanese soccer player because they were so good as I have watched in YouTube. Yes, they were so good and they got the 2 goals, but I never watched the competition between Japan and Costa Rica. That was happened yesterday night.
Yes.
I see. So when Spain and Costa Rica was having competition, then Costa Rica got the lose point.
Yes, 7-0. It's a very high score. They lose. So.
I see.
And last game is Japan-Spain. So but Spain is more stronger team than the Germans. So maybe we don't have any opportunity to advance to the finals. So final games. So.
Oh, don't lose hope, Yushi-san.
Yes, I still little hope. But miracle again, I just pray.
You're looking for some miracle again.
Yeah.
Yes, it's okay, Yushi-san. By the way, Yushi-san, is soccer popular in Japan?
Oh yes, become popular. So there's professional soccer league. So the J1, J2, also J3. So recently the soccer is more active than the baseball. So I guess.
I see. But how about way back before the time that soccer got the popular one? What is the first popular sport in Japan?
Definitely is baseball. And when I was young, soccer is not so popular. So just baseball, and secondary is small wrestlers. So it's especially Japanese sports. So small.
Oh, I see. Wow. So before baseball was popular and recently soccer is already in.
Oh yes, but the baseball still have a strong popular. So especially the high school team fights spring or summer. So it's a domestic championship in Japan. So there is so much popular to watch. Every people, all people. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Wow, that's my first time hearing that, Yoshi-san. Thank you for explaining.
What is the most popular sport in your country?
In the Philippines? Yes, nowadays basketball is the popular sports, but before, we call it sepak takraw. It looks like soccer game. Yeah, so when I was in high school, sepak takraw is popular. It's so much popular, but right now, basketball is the one.
Is the basketball has a professional game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But recently, I have not watched the basketball the basketball competition in the Philippines because I'm so much busy. But my father, he had, when he got home, I'll ask him who's the winner for last night.
Recently, Japan also is active for basketball also. So the basketball has also the professional team in Japan also.
I see. So they also can be watched in TV.
Yes, we can see the basketball through the television. Sometimes, not always. Yeah.
I see. Yes, usually in the Philippines, it is being televised, usually at 8 o'clock in the evening until 10 o'clock. Yeah, so that's why I weren't able to watch it. Yes. Oh, by the way, Yoshi-san, what's the weather like today in your area?
Our area is very fine. So and last part of the last time of the Japanese autumn. So soon coming the December, so the beginning Japanese winters.
Oh, I see. So the first day of December, December 1st, is the first day of winter.
Yes.
So that will be this Thursday. Oh, wow. So how about in your place, Yoshi-san, if it is winter? Was it really cold?
Oh, yes, winter very cold and sometimes much snow. So December, I have to change my tires for the winters, so my cars. Because normal tire is very dangerous. So it's a very easy slippery for on the accumulates on the snow. So and every season I have to change my tires. So the normal one and snow winter season one. So.
I see. So is it every season you have to change or you need to change your tires?
Only winter season. So the winter tire is for the not slippery, even the on the snow. So.
Oh, so the normal tires are risky, so that's why you have to change it into the winter tire.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, and also before you have shared me that if it is winter, so in your place that must have a lot of snow and your car is full of snow.
Yes, sometimes. So.
Yeah, so you have to rake it out.
Yes, it's move out the snow is very hard manual labors. So it's a very hard time for especially aged people. So sometimes ache my waist. So.
Oh, I see, I see. But do you call any maintenance to move out the snow, or you just do it by yourself, Yoshi-san?
Yes, of course. It's some obligation to moving in front of my house. So it's road use schoolboy and schoolgirls and even the older people. So it's maybe good customs. So every people work for that. But main road move to the snow is for the small city government. So the government big cars for especially the remove the snow cars work everything. So.
Oh, I see. So the government will provide someone to remove the snow.
Yes, just main road. So the
main road.
Yes, back alleys we have to move in front of my house. So.
I see, I see. Wow. I hope I could experience having a snow. Yes. By the way, Yushi-san, what's the texture of the snow? Is it just like when you are removing the ice on your freezer?
Texture.
Yes. Is it seems like an ice inside your freezer?
I don't catch what you mean. So
I'm sorry. I will ask my question again.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so for example, it is snowing and you have to remove the snow. Yes. Is it the same as the natural ice?
It's pretty different. So the more easier so melting, but it's of course depends on the temperatures. So the very cold is still remain long time. But if the sunshine shining on the road, it's easy to melting. So.
Oh, I see. So yeah, if, for example, if there's sunshine, then the ice will just melt directly.
Oh yes, sir. Of course, it depends on the amount of the snow. So the lot of the snow is it take a long time to melting perfect. So but very shallow snow about 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter is no problem if the once get good weather.
I see, I see. Wow. Thank you for explaining, Yushi-san. Yes, because I'm thinking the snow is just like the natural ice. Yes. Oh, by the way, Yushi-san, if it is winter, how about the sea or the ocean? Will it become an ice as well?
No, not the ocean is not become because some special small lake have superficial have ice. So but my area has a big lake, so it's a number one bigger in Japan. So never become ice. So small pond or small lake sometimes freeze. So.
Ah, so I see. But the lake just nearby to your place never became an ice.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
I see. Only for small pond and small lake.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
I see, I see. Wow. Yes, because I have watched in YouTube. Yeah, it is not in Japan, but it is in Alaska, I guess. Yes, so if it is winter in their place, so the lake will become an ice.
I know that kind of situation. So, but Alaska is near the Arctic areas, so it's special low temperatures. So all things freeze in the winter season. So I know.
I see, I see. Yes, I have a thought it's also the same in Japan or either in America if it is winter. I see. Yes, and as I have watched, the vlogger told that, yeah, if it is night, then Alaska will be darker at exactly 11 o'clock in the evening. 11 or 12 o'clock, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 7 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock in the evening, you can still see the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's very unique. So now I know because you've told me it's just near to Arctic or Arctic Ocean, is it right?
Yes, Arctic Ocean. So.
I see. Thank you for explaining, Yushi-san. Alright, so Yushi-san, are you ready for the lesson?
Yes.
Thank you, yes. So for today's lesson, we will talk about superstitions about the moon. Is it correct?
Yeah, yes, you are right.
Alright, thank you. So let's go on with exercise 1. Can you please describe the picture shown below? Thank you.
In this picture, I can see the very beautiful full moon. Full moon is shining over the branches. Many of slender branches spreading in the beautiful night sky. I think this tree is not Japanese one. Maybe the tropical region plant. Do you know this tree's names?
Let me see, Yushi-san. Honestly, I don't know this kind of thing.
I remember some instructor suggested to me that it may be the moringa tree. I don't know moringa. So do you know the moringa tree? Maybe the tropical regions tree.
Yeah, I know moringa tree. This is moringa. Yes, we have a lot of it in our backyard.
And I continued this picture, the explanation. So this tree don't have any colors. So by the shadow of the full moon, so the all color becomes black and grays, and branch has leaves, but also black. So do you know the one branch is locating center of the full moon?
Yeah.
So it looks like the full moon makes two semicircles. So to see full moon and bright gray skies and many of tropical branches make me special mood. So the background is bright gray skies, and I like this artificial pictures. That's all.
Alright, thank you for explaining, Yushi-san. That's all informative and I really appreciate it. Wow. Yeah, so I'll send you the picture of a moringa. Can you see that one, Yushi-san, in the chat
Yes,
box?
please.
Yes. So that is moringa.
Ah,
Mm-mm. Yeah, maybe it looks like a moringa one when moringas are getting taller, just like this. Mhm.
oh, many of the moringa trees. So that,
Yes, that's right, Yushi-san. So usually we will have moringa soup if we are having high cholesterol or high blood pressure.
mm,
Mm.
really.
Yes, it's good to relieve or to cure high blood pressure.
Mm.
Okay. By the way, Yushi-san, do you have any superstitious belief about having a full moon?
Also, in Japan also have many of superstitions for the full moon. So some of the superstition may be true. So, but most of the one I don't believe that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the same also in the Philippines. We have lots of superstitions about the moon.
Mm.
Yeah, the first of it is when it is having a full moon or when the moon is getting bigger, which means there's a ghost nearby to your house.
Mm.
Yes, but I don't believe it because I've never seen it. Yeah, especially in my grandma's province. We were living there for 2 years.
Mm.
Yes. And my grandma told me that we have to get inside at exactly 6 o'clock in the evening if the moon is getting bigger.
Mm.
Yes, because the ghost is going near to our house. But upon opening the windows, I've never seen any ghost. Yeah, so maybe that's the belief of the ancient people or earthly people.
Mm.
Thank you, Yoshi-san. So let's go on with exercise 2. Let's have a conversation. I am A, you are B.
Okay.
Okay. There is a full moon tonight. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, right.
Don't you think it's romantic? You know, the moon puts me in a romantic mood.
Really? Well, that's not true for me. The moon doesn't affect my mood at all.
I thought the moon was supposed to have an effect on people.
That's what I've read about different superstition.
Yeah, I heard that the moon even makes a person crazy.
Maybe that's when the moon shines on your face while you are sleeping.
You know how we call a person lonely if he acts crazy? Isn't that related to the Latin word for the moon, Luna?
I'm not certain, but it could be.
Well, I'd better watch where I sleep. Let's have a switch rule.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a full moon tonight. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, right.
Don't you think it's romantic? You know, the moon puts me in a romantic mood.
Really? Well, that's not true for me. The moon doesn't affect my mode at all.
I thought the moon was supposed to have an effect on people.
That's what I've read about different superstitions.
Yeah, I heard that the moon even makes a person crazy.
Maybe that's when the moon shines on your face while you're sleeping.
You know how we call a person loony if he acts crazy Isn't that related to the Latin word for the moon, Luna?
I am not certain, but it could be.
Well, I'd better watch where I sleep.
All right.
Do you think this is a good joke?
Wow. I don't know if I believe their conversation that moon could affect the mode of life. How about you, Yushi-san? Do you believe it?
I don't believe that, but I like to see the full moon. So it makes me the special mood sometimes. So.
Yeah, because you are so much happiness when you can see the blue moon.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good to hear, Yoshi-san. Hey, the time is so fast. Yes, anyway, Yoshi-san, you did a great job for today's lesson, and thank you so much.
Me too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. See you.
You too.